Okay, camera stopped. I don't know where, but I finished up that cut that we were working on, and now I have a 320 wide groove that goes in there that goes down to a diameter of 187. So let's just 187. So we want the diameter to finish at 187, and we're at we were at 350. So we got to take 163 depth, 320 wide, and I was planning on doing it with this cutter right here. Looks like it's got clearance on both sides. I'm not going to mess this cutter up. I wish I knew how to set the tools now on the readouts. You know, you're supposed to be able to set a number of different tools, but I haven't really messed with that or figured that out because right now it would be a perfect use for that. I'm going to use this holder right here because I could leave that tool set, because that tool is cutting right to the diameter on aluminum anyway. That'll change with different materials too, you know. So, alright, so put this in here. What we want is the end of the tool to be parallel, or I mean, not the side. So we're going to go like this. I'm trying to get it so that it's straight. So the tip of the tool is parallel. And then we'll set the height, or check the height. We'll set it down here on the smaller diameter. The smaller diameter that you use for setting the height, the more accurate you'll be. The more accurate you'll be. I mean, the smaller diameters will bring accuracy into your setting the height. She's a little high. Oop. Still a little high. I want to set it a little low, if anything. Wow. A tad low would be nice. It's about center line height right now. There, it's just a shade under center line now, and that's what I want. And I gotta go in, what did I say, 163 thou. I want to take it to okay, I'm going to touch, and I'm going to zero that diameter. I'm gonna just go in 163, and then I'm gonna touch over on the shoulder, and I'm gonna zero that. And that tool is, well, we want to end up with a 175 left out here. And I'm not sure what that tool width is going to cut at, so we'll take it off and check it. Where'd my piece of paper go here? Oh, here. 100 and not 168, 163. We're going to go in 163. Okay, we'll move this up against the shoulder. I'm moving the tool up against the shoulder. I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to go in. So it just touches on the end, like that. And I'm going to go 163 deep. There's 100. Stop that. I'm going to slow down. I don't want it full of chatter marks. I'm going to slow it down to 800. See if that helps. Oh. I was wondering why my tool was all of a sudden turning hard while I was hitting the tool holder. I gotta move it that way. Darn it! And everything's set too. Well, do it again. Move it down here. Didn't have enough tools sticking out. Okay. Now. $10.30. Okay, I'm gonna zero that right there, and then I'm gonna come over here and touch the shoulder, and I'm going to zero that. Okay, here we go again. 163. $50, $63. Now I'm going to move over. I got quite a bit to go, I'm pretty sure. It's we're supposed to end up with a 175 down here. and we're at 400. So we can take, I'm going to move it over. I'm going to move it over. Supposed to weigh in 163. Let's get this back to, and I'm just going to take it a little at a time here. I'm going to stop right at 220 over. Crank it back in to 163. And then I'm going to crank it over. $220. All right, I can. Well, if it wouldn't be for the washer, I could measure that, but so I'll have to take that off. I'll take it off and measure it. Looks like it didn't cut too bad on the bottom. All right. You're not going to believe this, but I don't know if you can see my calipers. 175. What an eye. So that's good, right to where it's at. Wow. I'm kind of amazed. Amazed myself again. Every now and then I do that. Especially when I crash. I amaze myself. How stupid. Yeah. I can't believe I did that last night. Oh well. And tighten this up. And we'll just crank in, go over to 0, and crank out. 63. 163. 100. 63. Now we're going to try to crank over to 0. Got to take it easy. I don't push my tool bit around. $60,000 to go. 15. 20. 10. 0. Looks good. Let's see what... 175 or 176, but it looks good, if I do say so myself. And hit this with this back edge here where we finished that diameter. I never did deburr them, but the diameter of the mandrel here is under that, so the burr on it doesn't affect it at all. What did I say now to go over? 120? I'm thinking that's what it was. All right, here we go. 63. $163. $100. Now, crank it over that way. I'm not sure where I ended up, 120. Well, it was 220. Must have been 120. Nope, must have been 220. I know it was 20. There's 200. And 20. Crank out. $220. Then from here up is fins. That'll be a bit spooky because of the size of the tool. I'm just going to check to make sure. 175. This diameter, let's check that. That is supposed to be 1 inch 187. 1 inch 185 within 2 thou. And when I put the cast iron sleeve in it, I'll leave the ID of the cast iron sleeve undersize, and I'll put a nice press in on it, and I'll press them in there, and then I will take a finish bore, finish the bore after they're pressed into place. If it makes any sense to you or not, but it does to me. And after we get that I gotta order that damn cast iron, darn it. I keep putting it off. Go in the house and do that. Crank over to 0. Could have done these on my NC mill like I do my spark plugs. Set that man roll up in there. I'd have to turn a 3/4 shank on it though, and then put a tool bit in the vise and have at it. That works good for my spark plugs. I do my spark plugs that way. Works excellent. One left to do here, right? Yep. Last one. All right. And then over to 220. Have I told you lately, I like my readouts that I put on my mill and my lathe? Even though they're, well, were El Cheapos, but they sure work nice. So far, haven't had any problem with them. All right, and this kind of stuff really works nice when you're plunge in, move over, pull out. All right, that worked well. That worked well. So now, well, we'll use the same tool holder. And no, actually cut pretty nice for a hand grind eyeball. Hopefully this one will cut that nice. I don't know about this one. Let me get that tool bit straight. Like a part off blade. There we go. Now, where do I want to start? Up here? We're back there. And each one of them is 80 thou, or each move. So if I come up here and touch, and you go 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, all the way across. I'm going to write the numbers down here. That way I can just go to the numbers. I could do the whole pattern in a straight line. That would give me the same thing. Right? Now I'm just going to grab the calculator here, because I can't count by 80s. 80, 160, 240, 320, 400. I have to stop and think about it though. I don't like that. I'd rather have it written down. I'm looking for my calculator because I don't want to screw it up. Right? I'll write them off to the side here. So 80 would be the first one. Right? Yep, 80 would be the first one. And then 160 is the second one. 240 is the third one. 320 is the fourth one. Okay, so I'm down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 11 of them. 400, 480, 560. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 of them. 640. 8. 720. 800 would be 10, and 880 would be the last one. All right, I'm going to take that and put it up here by my readout. And those go with the same diameter as what we just finished, but we need to set the height of the tool, because I'm sure that's way below. I had a scale here laying here that I used. Just trying to get the paper to stand still. All right,